Every one of them, they are having sleepless night. They can no longer close their eyes anymore. Once they close it, what they see is the ghost of Mohbad. Mohbad is really dealing with them. At the beginning of this, we said the spirit of Mohbad is really strong. It is not one of those spirits that you just keep to one corner. Why am I saying this? It's because of what you're about to hear. Mohbad had a covenant on him. He had a destiny to fulfill. There are two ways about it. Is it that your parents put you in a covenant, or God puts you in a covenant with him directly and then informed your parent? Well, in the case of Mohbad, his father kept on reminding him, you know, you have something to do for God. You are singing, yes, you must serve God with your talent, with everything. You will walk in the vineyard of God. You will do something for God. Don't forget it. You have to fulfill that covenant. Mohbad said, yes, I will, but I want to make money. I want to be famous. In between this, Delilah was already put with him. But unfortunately, due to certain things, Mohbad did not take heed. Now, that all of that have happened does not mean that vengeance, which is of God, will not happen. That is what we call justice. I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention because we are having some sort of update that is important that we listen to. Yes, we have to listen to it. We have two guests, and it's important that you listen to both of our guests. You'll be hearing from Karimo. She's dropping it back to back. And you'll also be listening to one of the comrades of Justice for Mohbad. In between this, we all know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Justice for Mohbad is important, and we cannot joke with it. We cannot even play with it at all. We have to remain strong, resolute on it. Yes, every information, every detail will be accounted for. Are you tired of Justice for Mohbad? I don't think so. Maybe some couple of weeks ago, you were tired. Not until we started getting updates. I'm going to expose. I'm going to reveal. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And eventually, we started getting to confirm that we already thought about. We already knew from Prime Boy and also from Spending that Wunmi and Mohbad had a fight. When the police said, Wunmi, what happened? She said her own thing secretly. She was never grilled publicly. She was never arrested. The police came out to tell us that Mohbad bled previously. So, common sense. If he did, how come no one recorded it? How come Wunmi did not record it? Of course, Wunmi must record such a thing. Ah, Prime Boy, see what you did to my husband. She said there was nothing like that. So who is lying? The police or Wunmi? Let us find out here.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé Wunmi ò mú fóònù, kò jí fóònù Mohbad mú, kí alájọbí tó wà láàrin èmi àti Wunmi kó dá fún mi. Ìyẹn tún wá ńkọ́. Kí ni problem yín? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ni mo ṣe bàbá? Mo dẹ̀ apologize sí bàbá. Báwo ló ṣe wá di ti yín? Kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń ké kiri? You say what if she takes her husband's phone? Why did she steal it? It is called stealing. She stole it from her mother-in-law. She stole the phone from her mother-in-law. Torí ẹ fẹ́ drag mi, èmi gan wà ńlẹ̀ fún yín. If she's denying that she didn't take it. If she now denied that she didn't take it, ẹ fọwọ́ lẹ́rán kẹ́ máa wò. Tó bá jẹ́ mugu lẹ́yìn ti bàbá, tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ the right thing tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ fọwọ́ lẹ́rán kẹ́ máa wò. O ṣé o, mo mọ̀mọ́ ṣí. Her husband is not her property. Her husband, it is not her property. That phone is an evidence. And why to she lọ jí mú? Why to she lọ jí mú from that poor woman? It is an evidence. And this your so-called Alhaja Ajokotade is aware of it. ẹ má wá o, ẹ má wá. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá gba fóònù, wọ́n ń béèrè fóònù, wọ́n gbà. Wọ́n rò pé gbogbo fóònù Mohbad làwọn ti gbà. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé fóònù kan ṣì wà. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé fóònù kan ṣì wà tí wọ́n ti tù. I was there at Panti lọ́jọ́ táwọn ọlọ́pàá gba fóònù tó rò pé wọ́n ti gba gbogbo fóònù. Wọ́n ti gba gbogbo fóònù. I'm jealous of her, of course, if that is what you think. Mi ní ti comment section. Wèrè ní gbogbo yín. Èmi lẹ parọ́ fún, ẹ parọ́ fún mi. Àwọn ohun mi mọ̀ pé táwọn bá sọ tòótọ́, wàhálà mi ní ṣí window lé mi. Mo máa lé ìyàwó mi jáde l'Amẹ́ríkà ni pé ó yẹ́yẹ́yá. Ẹ má fi rẹ́dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ rá mi lára. Ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá yanjú ẹ̀ tán kẹ́ṣẹ̀ máa padà bọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà. That is what I would have done.
Yeah? I am not one of those people that are using Mohbad's justice for Mohbad to make a living. Am I communicating? I am not one of them. So, if you don't see me out, that means there is nothing important to talk about, honestly. I will not say because they monetize me. That is why I want to be coming out for nonsense. Am I communicating? So if there is anything I want you to know, I want you to talk about. I want to talk about that is important to our justice for Mohbad. Yeah? I will come out and talk about it. Am I communicating? So God bless you all. Welcome on board. Happy Sunday. And from London, I brought you all glad tidings. I went for a conference yesterday, NSPPD conference, and it was awesome. It was awesome. What do you want? 1 minute. What? Thank you. Do you understand? Everybody that knows me, I might be very, very naughty. I say it as it is, but I'm always telling you all, immediately I leave Timbati fear environment, Timothy chat is silly. Timbati didn't. It is my personal problem. Timbati she chat me, so don't think when I leave here, I want to talk about something. Or more to anybody. Am I communicating? Me. God is forever faithful. Yeah? It now came to a time, because our principalities and powers look more like at a time, walking in, I now left my home prayer. I started praying for that man of God, Pastor Jerry. I need you for Komari. Do you know when you watch match? Be Arsenal. Ati didn't play match. Shenbomi. Moad do by. Moache. No, you don't want to see. It was so emotional. God is faithful. I live very close to Manchester City Stadium in Manchester here. Anytime I see all those footballers, coming to watch the match or going back to their various houses, yeah, I'm like, when are people going to be going like this to mosque or church to watch something of God? Yeah. But when I saw it yesterday, when we left that stadium, no, God is faithful. But by the way, I did bathroom, boy. Oh my share, look Jesus. Don't come on my line to tell me what to talk about. I ate it with every passion in me. This is my platform. Don't come on my line to tell me, leave whatever you are, leave it. Talk about Karimo. Who is Karimo for crying out loud? You all have lost focus. I never want to talk about it. I swear with my living God. I never want to talk about Karimo. Karimo lo kere junu gbogbo nkan tó ṣe wá sìn. Honestly. Karimo should be our last thing. Don't ṣe wá nísìn. I am so upset. Gbogbo yín wá fi focus sílẹ̀. Justice for Mohbad. And why say justice for Karimo? I am disappointed in you all. I am. But I will continue to say it. Even if I'm the last person standing on justice for Mohbad, I don't want to be distracted. And say justice for Mohbad. Karimo jáde láti joy. Kó wá sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo wọn sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ṣe jẹ́ gbígbà tá ti débi bèrí pé ká máa gba justice. I don't want to know what Karimo is spitting. Karimo should make peace with her conscience and make peace with God. Me kì í ṣọlọ́run, bàbá ò kì í ṣọlọ́run. Àbí kò yé yín? Bàbá ò kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ má gbàgbé pé ìgbà tí ìjà justice for Mohbad ṣẹlẹ̀, Baba said something and I hold it. Baba said, àwọn ò rí Karimo rí. Àwọn ò mọ Karimo. Why tó jẹ́ pé Karimo ni gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń sọ kiri? Ẹ gbàgbé justice for Mohbad. Karimo dey win láti distract yín with the use of that Dublin blogger. The same thing this blogger did. Gbogbo kó wọ́n dáhùn pé Lagos lẹ́nu. Blogger Dublin yìí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀. She started it. Òun ló sọ pé ọjọ́ ọmọ sómi. Òun ló sọ pé fẹ́ẹ́ ní ìbòhùn sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tá a bá rí. Ó ti mú fídíò wálẹ̀. Ìgbà tá a bá rí. Elégùṣì ló celebrate àtìyàwó ẹ̀. Why are we like this? Ẹ jẹ́ ká wà nú ẹ̀mí. Anything tẹ́mi bá ń ṣe ẹ̀mí ni mo fi ń ṣe. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. I was really disappointed in you all. Ẹ wá fi justice for Mohbad sílẹ̀. Ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Karimo. Ṣé Karimo ló ń kàn wá ni? Nǹkan tí Karimo bá máa ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe. We are less concerned. Any àṣírí tí Karimo bá ní, ẹ jẹ́ kó tọ́jú ẹ̀ dìgbà court. It should not be our priority. Please, we are losing focus. We are on justice for Mohbad and not justice for Karimo. Ẹ wá sọ jẹ kí bàbá gbẹ̀bẹ̀ o, kí bàbá gbẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Bàbá ò bá Karimo jà. Karimo àtàwọn family ẹ̀ ló ní problem. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò báyìí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Karimo àti Wunmi ò jà, Karimo yìí máa jẹ́rìí èké. Ó yìí máa jẹ́rìí èké. Àbí kò yé yín? Ẹ jẹ́ sọ pé kó dáríjì. Okay, àti gbọ́, let's move on. Karimo is a distractor, please. Ẹ ti lose focus. Karimo. Do you know what is happening? Do we know what is happening? Is it because we are not talking? Everyone, don't let us be distracted. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. This is mere distraction. This is mere distraction. Let me tell you one thing you people refuse to realize. Shangomi. Wunmi is very, very intelligent. Edemati, Karimo said, and I quote, Karimo said, "Wọ́n fi nǹkan kan wọ́n òun. Nǹkan tí Wunmi fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Karimo rí lórí. Karimo kò bá sọ pé Wunmi ló pa Mohbad, òun evidence lọ́wọ́. Let her take it to court. I am not a judge. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ní lọ́wọ́ yẹn, let her keep it. If she wants to spill it, let her spill it. I am less concerned. I am. Please, But let me just say it because people are expecting me to talk. Gbogbo yín wá fi justice for Mohbad sílẹ̀. Ẹ wá fi justice for Mohbad sílẹ̀. Ẹ wá ṣe Karimo àtàwọn family ẹ̀ ló ní problem. Gbogbo nǹkan tó yìn send sí mi tí mo rí yẹn. Karimo àtàwọn family ẹ̀ ló ní problem. We are less concerned. Èmi náà ní problem family tèmi. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ wọ́n mi lẹ́ni family problem yín. Let Karimo go and sort it out with her family. Mo ń sọ statement kan fún yín sincere. Tí Karimo àti Wunmi ò bá jáfẹ́, Karimo ò ní split anything. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Karimo ní conscience. Ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi máa ń yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo ayé. But mo mọ̀ pé kò sí bó ṣe lè lọ tó bá padà. Ẹ máa sọ pé BJ dẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ kọ déètì ẹni sílẹ̀. Mi ní kẹ́ support nǹkan tí mo ń sọ. Honestly, mi ní kẹ́ support nǹkan tí mo ń sọ lọ́sàn-án yìí. Àbí kò yẹ yín, mi ìdẹ̀ ní kẹ́ sọ pé BJ tí ẹ ti pọ̀ jù. Tèmi ò pọ̀ jù. Ìwọ tó bá ti lè jẹ́rìí èké, ẹ má jẹ́ kí Karimo wá sọ fún wa sí pé wọ́n set to work ni, mi ìmọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ nìkan ni. I don't want to know. Ó dín jẹ́ ọmọ là ń sọ yìí. Tó bá ti traumatize bàbá tó ti kú ńkọ́. Bàbá ti gbẹ̀bẹ̀. Bàbá ti gbọ́. But kẹ́ wá máa lọ pé bàbá lẹ́yìn. Ẹ ti ṣí èrè. Ẹ kò bí bàbá yóò gbọ́. Bàbá mọ àwọn tó ń ṣe tòun. Bàbá mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́. Mo ti sọ fún yín, ẹ lè mú nǹkan lẹ̀ fún bàbá yẹn. Bàbá knows what he wants to do. Ẹ sọ pé ká gé ọmọ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ti mú kíní kan kúrò. Ẹ ti mú kíní kan kúrò. Àbí kò yẹ yín? Ṣé kò bí Karimo ọmọ kú tó pa Mohbad ni? No, ẹ sọ fún mi. Ṣé kò bí Karimo ọmọ kú tó pa Mohbad ni? Òun náà is drop ni. Ibà nǹkan tó gbọ́ ló ń sọ. Wunmi is very smart. Ó kọ̀ wá unfortunate pé gbogbo àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ àǹdù Wunmi gan àtàwọn olórí burúkú olùlẹ̀ nation wọn ò mọ kọ́kọ́ Wunmi ò sòótọ́ fún wọn bí Wunmi ò ṣe sòótọ́ fún gbogbo wa tí gbogbo yín èmi ò bá yín jà tí gbogbo yín kọ́kọ́ lọ sọ pé Naira Marley ló pa ọmọ irọ́ yẹn náà ni Wunmi fi gbé ẹ lọ́wọ́ story tí Karimo sọ Wunmi play Karimo náà ó use Karimo ó dẹ̀ dánú ìgbà tó yá ẹ dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé bí Wunmi ṣe kọ́kọ́ wá update pínsẹ́ Naira Marley àfìgbà kan pa tí gbogbo àná jàjà Naira Marley tá à ń protest ẹgẹsẹ nǹkan yẹn náà lọ lò fún Karimo doesn't know anything Karimo náà dẹ̀ sọ ó ní wọn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ kankan ṣé rí gbogbo nǹkan tí Karimo wá sọ yìí gbogbo ìjà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bọ́n ṣe tọ̀hún bọ́n ṣe nǹkan fóun ẹjọ́ kí ló change ẹ wá fi justice for Mohbad sílẹ̀ ẹ ṣe justice for Karimo. I am disappointed but I'm not disappointed. Ṣé gbọ́ wọn náà ṣépè fún ìyá ẹ̀ wàhálà family wọn nìyẹn ẹ fi Karimo sílẹ̀ please you can watch it you can talk about it but ká wá sọ the main topic tá a máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí tá a máa analyse please we are losing focus àná ló pé 11 months tí Mohbad kú àti rẹ̀ ń tó pa Mohbad àti rẹ̀ ń tó ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yìí. This same lady, gbogbo àwọn tó kó sẹ́wọ̀n lady ló fà òun ló sọ pé mo bá wọn spending sọ̀rọ̀ for good 2-3 hours. Àwọn spending sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ju ọmọ sómi they need spending sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ìgbà tó náà máa bá ta olóhùn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fídíò yẹn ó ti mú wálẹ̀ ìgbà tó padà dé láti Nàìjíríà Elégùṣì ló celebrate and you are trusting such person ẹ mọ̀ ètò tẹ̀bí mi nú ẹ wá lọ gbé àwọn kan ẹ wá ń pè bàbá Mohbad. Ẹ wá pé bàbá Mohbad ìgbà tẹ́ lọ yẹn tí gbogbo wa yẹn náà bá ti lọ ṣe máa rí bàbá Mohbad pé ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run àbòsí ni mo hate láyé mi ṣé níbi iṣẹ́ wa yìí wọ́n ní tẹ́lẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bá mẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò ní pẹ́ lórí ìkúnlẹ̀ mo máa ń sọ kíní yẹn gbogbo wa láti ṣẹ̀ tá ti kùnà sóko Ọlọ́run àbí kò yẹ yín gbogbo wa láti ṣẹ̀ tá ti kùnà sóko Ọlọ́run any information Karimo ti ṣe bàbá àbí now ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún yín tó bá jẹ́ pé Karimo àti Wunmi ò jà ṣé Karimo wà á tú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń tú yìí and mo jẹ́ wo gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń sọ pé ó ń tú àṣírí ẹjọ́ ṣàṣírí ní nǹkan tí Karimo sọ ń pa yẹn ṣá àṣírí kọ́ ọmọ ìyá Wùsá ni wọ́n kò dẹ̀ kọ́ èmi náà ní problem family mi bí ṣe wà mí bá kọ bí ìyá mi sọ̀rọ̀ family problem mi ni mi bá kọ bí ìyá mi sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ bàbá mi tó wà ní mi bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ìyẹn ni kó ń tún àṣírí ṣàṣírí nìyẹn ni she's saying nothing she's engaging you all saying nothing she's engaging you all saying nothing. Karimo will not talk. Karimo will not talk. Abitoye, she's Sister Kamide, she will say it because I want to buy níbi tó wà ní. I want to buy níbi tó wà ní. Abitoye, I don't want to know. Karimo bá sọ pé Wunmi ló pa Mohbad pé òun evidence. I'm not interested. Anyway, mi dada, mo máa sọ fún pé Sherry vlog tèmi ó yàtọ̀ sí ti gbogbo àwọn tó kù. Ní níbi tí máa gbéyàn mọ́ra because mo fẹ́ gba information. Mo sọ fún yín gbogbo information tí mo sọ pátá lórí justice for Mohbad. Ibi tí mo jókòó sí lọ ti wá gbé fún mi. I did not pay a dime. Ṣé I did not pay a dime. Àti sọ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. Please don't come and tell me all this. As a person, my phone Mohbad. But while I went mini phone Mohbad, Wunmi don't control phone Mohbad. But I don't. Is that is so? It only can do nothing. So one thing. You can say for justice for Mohbad. Anything that Karimo bani. Abito yin. Money could be. Is that komudani or ko lo fun solicitor wahab. Ó ti bẹ bàbá mi fine bàbá òun bá sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ Karimo àti bàbá ò kì í sọ lọ́rọ̀ so ṣé gbogbo yín expect pé kí bàbá bọ́ta ń sìn ṣé expect kí bàbá bọ́ta kí bàbá máa ní Karimo mo ti gbọ́ o ẹ̀yin náà lè bá sọ pé bàbá ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa ṣe báyìí please ẹ jẹ́ ká wà vigilant. Justice mo tún ṣe ń fi àdúrà sí sínú ẹ̀mí.
Welcome back. Now, for the benefit of our international audience and people who do not understand the language that our guest spoke in, first, Karimo spoke, and we have Justice for Mohbad Comrade. She has always been strong and resolute on it. No one is perfect. No, not at all. Now, there are two people, or let's say two groups, on this Justice for Mohbad. Two groups of people. One group is saying, should we kick Karimo away? We don't want to listen to whatever it is that she has to say. There are other groups who are saying, let us bring in Karimo. We want to hear what she has to say. Now, if Karimo really has something to say, they want to know details of it with evidence. Anyone can wake up and come up with any story. Oh, this is this. Even if your story is true. In court, you have to prove with certain amount of evidence. If not, it will not fly. It will only be more or less like a moral thing. Oh, this person is a bad person. This is what this person is supposed to do. Oh, this is what you did. If there are no evidence, it will not fly. So, our guest is saying that all that Karimo is talking about and whatever it is that she's saying, wherever she's driving to, it is all about her own personal interest. It has to do with her personal vendetta with her family. That if Karimo and Wunmi are not at loggerheads, if they have peace between them, if Karimo did not realize that Wunmi and their mother do not want to put her, on that pedestal of being the queen. She wants to sit on the throne. I am in the US. I have American passport. I want to be respected as such. My mom, you need to serve me and worship me because you did not add value to my life. You only gave back to me. You left me at 3 months. I would have passed away. You should worship me. You should see me as number one. So Since Karimo did not get all of that, in fact, she said it herself. She said, the first time problems started between myself and my sister and mother was when I asked, can I see the account? Which account? They are all aware. 4 people, all aware of a particular account. In fact, I heard that Wunmi's elder brother or younger brother works in a certain bank. He's the one that goes about doing the transfer of this and that. I'll break it down. So Wunmi will transfer money from our own account into maybe our mom's account. Then our mom will fire the money into our younger sister's account, or they will send it directly through different ways, different means. All of this is Mohbad's money coming from his music revenue on social media, on music streaming platform before his demise. Money he gets when he goes to a show. Maybe he goes to a show, they give him £3,000, £2,000, £4,000. So might say it's not true. He will get £50,000. It's not true. It's not true. Who told you? Mohbad was still a budding artist then. He was still coming up like so. He was getting this money, which is not little. This money is big. In fact, when Mohbad went to the UK show, he came back and he got the SUV. He was preparing an SUV. And what they do is they pay slowly, like a kind of a loan, sort of, but not really a loan. So they have this understanding with these dealers to pay slowly. So they might be paying 20% upfront, then they pay the remaining instrumentally. So it was an instrumental plan. Mohbad had that money in his bank account, obviously, and some money maybe at home. Wunmi in charge of it all, managing it all. Now, Wunmi, your sister is telling us some few things here and there. You people are rattled up because you don't want social media to be against you. You are afraid that she might have evidence. But our guest is saying we should not mind any of these things. Now, she said Yeye Kudi, who brought Karimo in. Karimo has been going on different platforms. I don't know if it was a plan. You know what? Go around different platforms, make yourself visible there, let them know where you are, who you are associating with. Then eventually come back to my platform and tell people. But the thing is this, people are expecting more. People are expecting more. They want more. If Yeye Kudi is going to put Karimo on air platform, it should be about justice. We don't want to know how the family thing, yes, she might have that part of it, but you can as well, she said she works in the medical field, so she can as well go through some mental health assessment and heal if she can, if she wants to. She can go to get healed. And if she wants to hear her opinion about what has happened to her as a young child, to kind of give a foundation of the kind of people we are dealing with, it's okay. That can be done at a stretch. She has been saying it all this while. We've got to know. In fact, we know that we know generally that police officers, maybe a few percentage are normal. The rest of them are wicked, evil, diabolic, and all of that. We know. We know that they can be bad, extremely corrupt. We know. So there is nothing we want to hear about that part. But if you want to, you have the platform to express it. Tell us, and the next thing we want is for you to fire down, back to back. Don't make it appear as if you have something when you don't have anything. Or because you need to torture your family because of their wickedness. You know that they are wicked. You know before you try to take Wunmi out. Or maybe you got to know later. Well, she said she did not know all of these things, that she got to know about it later, that she wasn't aware of it, that they had tricked her. But later she got to know when they refused. They didn't want her to see the bank statement. She said, print the bank statement. I want to see what is there. So they only allowed her to see what she should see. I don't know what information or evidence Karimo says she's saying that she has and that she's going to release it. If they try her, she's going to release it. I don't know. I don't know, because they only allowed her to see what they want to allow her to see. And all the while she was in Nigeria with them, I don't really know if Wunmi now said, look, sister, let me confide in you. Sister, let me do this and that. At the beginning of the video, she said that Wunmi stole Mohbad's phone. What if Mohbad's mother will respond by saying, no, it's not true? Okay, let's say Mohbad's mother is not aware. How can she not be aware if she brought her son's phone home and she can't find it again? Or did they replace it? Did they replace it? So she said Wunmi stole Mohbad's phone to hide evidence. That's what she's saying. She's saying all of this. Then, I don't know if she has evidence, because the other time she played an audio to show that she wasn't aware of Mohbad's father not being present when she was saying, don't bury Mohbad. So our guest is simply saying, that's Bukky J saying, that people should not get carried away by whatever Karimo is saying. That the Dublin blogger, according to her, has never been straightforward on justice for Mohbad. I wouldn't blame her. I wouldn't blame her. She knows she was going to Nigeria. I think she went there, she had to do something about her mother. She knows what can happen to her, that you're only free when you are out there in diaspora. You're only free. But once you step in, you cannot be free. They will arrest you. They will deal with you for speaking truth to power or for talking about them. So she had to play it smart so that nothing will happen. Defamation of character, whatever. She had to play it smart so that she can have free time in Nigeria and return. And when she got back to Nigeria, she re-strategized. There's a difference in that. So we are not built the same. So she knows what she's dealing with. Unless you have nothing to do with Nigeria and you live in the diaspora and you have made up your mind, I have nothing to do with Nigeria anymore. I'm not coming back to Nigeria. I have no business with Nigeria. My life starts and ends here. Then you can fire down without care. But if you are stepping back to Nigeria, be ready to face the consequences of whatever. Either you have evidence or you don't have. Be ready to face the consequences of these wicked people. They will attack you. And now, the question maybe she wants to ask herself is, should I now risk my life for Mohbad? That is the big question. So she said, we should not listen, we should not hear, we should not be focused. The thing is this, anything that surrounds the demise of Mohbad is important. If she's a distraction, soon a distraction will wane off. Once they are willing to release the result of the private autopsy and toxicology, we will come back on board on it. We will come back on what is trending. That is how it rolls. That's how it works. We'll come back on it. What's trending? What's going on? Evidence, fact, and also rumor. This is how investigation goes. And that's how results are gotten. Evidence, investigation, like that. Rumor, hearsay. All of these things will be filtered at the end of the day.